Where in the hell did I come up with that? I was watching 13th Warrior actually last night. I think that's probably why.
Oh, I didn't see that. I missed the first 12, so I don't know how good it is.
That's a good movie.
And I'd also just like to ask the musician where he's from and where he's going.
I am from a land far to the north.
How far north?
Very far north. Past the spine of the world. Past 10 towns. And then he says, "Here, let me play a song for you." And he goes back to playing his music. Let me go back, my friends. Thank you for the drink as well. And Reese, she comes back over, and as he's playing with one hand, he picks up his mug and he goes, "Stay thirsty, my friends." And he just takes a drink. sets the mug back down on the table and starts playing.
Does he look rich?
Banderas?
Yeah.
He looks like he's got a few coins. I mean, he's in pretty nice linen clothes and everything. Sure, he may have a little bit.
Is it possible to keep buying him drinks and get him drunk?
Hey! This is a family game.
It's unbelievable.
I want to see what he has to say when he's a little.
Oh, okay, got it.
I'll call the waitress over, and I'll buy him another drink.
Reese comes back up because no, my friends, this is good. Thank you. Many people in this great tavern buy me ales. I have to space myself. Armored Dale Gribble.
The
thank you
cleric
very
takes
much
that as a sign of disrespect and tells him that his god would not like that if he did not drink.
Banderas has no god. But I'll take your ale anyway. Sure, buy me one, my friend. And I will drink it later. When I am thirsty.
It is in the morning, so, you know, I guess you like to pace yourself.
It's the crack of dawn, and everybody's
6.
just buying him ale and everything. It's great.
You know, there's an old gnome adage that as long as there's air, you should be drinking. Just FYI. My constitution check was 8, which I'm sure is...
You are feeling quite tipsy right now, especially from the actual potency of this dwarven ale that you've just drank a little while ago. It's starting to hit you now.
Well, if it's starting to hit me, then you know what I think it's time for? Bagpipes. Yeah, baby.
Do you have bagpipes in your inventory, actually?
I do have bagpipes in my inventory. I've been carrying around those 6-pounders for the entire adventure,
Do you really?
and I've never once cracked them out.
Nice, that's right.
Absolutely.
All right, so
All right.
you break out your. Give me another performance check, and go ahead and do this with disadvantage as well, because you are now starting to feel pretty tipsy. So I'm going to let you...
And their bagpipes.
And their bagpipes, and I'm going to... do you have proficiency in bagpipes, actually?
Yeah, I could choose one musical instrument.
So you chose... That's right,
background,
that's right. Yep,
and that was what I chose.
All right, so you can go ahead and make your roll with disadvantage, because you are feeling pretty tipsy now from the ale. So you're going to try
I work better drunk.
You are going to try to strike a good rhythm. Oh wow! And you're actually able to do so. so you've got the bagpipes going along with Banderas, and now the
wild magic surge of music.
Wild magic surge.
So everyone seems to be pretty happy here in the tavern. Everyone is eating. Lots of food going around. Servers are.
Is there any way we can look up the Banderas, inspect them, see what he's wearing or anything, and
release the crackhead? Thank you very much. Sure, you can just right-click on him, inspect all his gear, and no, I'm just kidding. You can't right-click on him. I'm just joking.
I was like trying to right-click on him, like, hey, it doesn't work for me.
It's like an MMO, right? I should have let you guys suffer with that for at least a couple minutes, huh? No, he just looks to be
gear level of 600.
He looks to be fairly well traveled. I mean, he's got great hands. He's got great skin. He's got beautiful black hair. He's a good looking guy. He's probably got a a looks roll of about a 16 or 17, and he's just, looks like he's been well traveled. He's got several pouches on him. He's got a pretty nicely finely cloth woven suit that he's wearing. Not a jester suit or anything, but Gathganen, thank you very much for the follow as well.
Mm-hmm.
Can we ask him what he's doing here in Flan?
Sure, you can ask him anything you want.
Alright, I'll say, what brings you here, traveler?
Sweet, you broke out the orc voice.
You missed earlier.
He kind of looks over at you and he says, I'm just playing my music, my friends. I'm just a traveling musician. I travel from town to town. I was on a ship in the Sword Sea, and the ship, we hit a storm, and then I ended up in Flan somehow, which is nowhere close to the Sword Sea. So I think I had too many to drink. And then he kind of hits the gnome a couple times as he's kind of elbows him, kind of laughs a little bit. The Sword Sea is like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles away, so...
Oh, don't make me roll a geography roll, because I suck.
He just basically tells you that I am just a traveling musician. I travel from town to town from time to time.
Can I make a perception check to see if he's telling the truth?
You can do an insight roll. Sure, you can do an insight roll.
Sure, yeah.
Insight is what? Wisdom, I think? Whatever insight says, so...
Wisdom, yeah. I have a +2.
Yeah, just do, roll that. D20 +2. Needs to do is hit a 10. Nothing.
Ooh. Solid roll.
You believe him.
Too many ales.
Oh, I didn't need to roll to believe this guy. He sounds alright to me.
Anything sounds and anything looks good to you right now.
Exactly. I guess I
Because
can't do much talking because I think I have to blow into my bagpipes.
Because now, after 5 minutes of this conversation, now you're really starting to feel good. Seeing that you weigh, I think, 35 pounds?
Yeah, it's like 40 pounds. Then there's like 90 pounds of pack, so that all averages out somehow.
Yeah.
Is there anything else going on in the tavern? Any characters who look a little out of place?
Nope. It's pretty much, you guys have been here all for a while. Garfunkel, I'm sorry. You really don't frequent the tavern too often because you've been out on the farmstead for a while. So, yeah, but the others here, everyone seems to still be, kosher. I mean, everyone that you've seen before, you've seen all these people here, so.
Garf is fidgeting while he's looking over his shoulder every now and then, just so you know.
This is great.
So I walk over.
I never expected this.
Oh no, go ahead,
This is
Rain.
great. I love it.
Okay. So can I go up to the bar and ask the barmaid, who's currently on duty, if she knows if the Gushing Eyeball is a morning tavern or does it come
Madame
more
Freona.
in the afternoon?
I
asked Madame Freona.
Yeah, Madame Freona. She says, that table really needs to be put back together now. But about the gushing eye.
Did they not finish mending?
No, go ahead.
I guess I
Go
better
ahead.
get over. Finish that up.
I'll join.
I want to see how it's put together with a drunk gnome.
Oh.
Alright, so she tells you that the table needs that was a very expensive table, young lady. That table needs to be put back together. It doesn't matter. You are with them. And I want my table fixed. But anyways, you asked about the gushing eye, my competition in Flan. And what do you want to know about the gushing eye?
Simply if it's a morning bar or does the crowd float more in evening or the afternoon?
Nope. They only open at night, and they seem to cater to the unsavory crowd here in Flan. I don't let them in my door.
I see. If you don't remember, yesterday we asked you about the gushing eyeball for information, like where we could find information, and you recommended it. Or at least one of your daughters did.
It probably wasn't me.
Don't start patronizing me.
Getting a little yippy, are we, huh, young lady?
I'm just saying, you seem to be labeling me among the shady crowd.
I don't see anyone shady in here. I mean, maybe that guy playing the lute out there, but he plays the same song over and over.
It must mean something to him then.
This is great. I never expected this. I love it. It was probably one of my daughters. My daughter Ree, she dated one of those. Ugh, he was disgusting. He was an animal. But he frequented that damn gushing eyeball over there. So, young lady, the lippity one, as she kind of points to you, who's paying for my table, huh? Because it doesn't look like it's going too well out there.
How much was your table?
And my guy's gonna jump up on the bar here. Xibit jumps up on the stool, and when I say jump, I mean steps on very carefully, so I don't have to roll for it. And my hands just barely come to the top of the bar top, and I say, "Hey, lady, your table is totally fixed up, good as new. I think it's even better because it's made with love."
She kind of looks over at the table, looks across. She can see that the table is sort of sideways, and she says, "The table is not fixed. So, that table was very expensive. That was a whole 15 silver for that table. So, I think you should just pay for the table so I can buy a new one."
Yeah, no problem.
So I say, Garf, we really appreciate you trying to help us out, but since it was kind of your fault, I say that you have to give 100% of that 15 silver. Just give me, I'll tell you what, you give me 10 silver, and Rain will pay the remaining 15 to the bartender.
I agree, and I apologize for my stupidity, and I hand over the silver.
Aren't you one of those farm boys over there at the farm? She kind of looks at you, Garfunkel. She gives you the stink eye. Aren't you one of those little hoodlums that works on the farm over there? Speak up.
I ask, what's it to ya, wench?
Ah, so now I'm a wench, huh? Get out of my bar, all of yous! You're getting on my nerves! No. All of you, get out of my bar! Go! Get out of here!
I'll bow to the to Banderas and head out.
I take my ale with me. My ale with me.
Does she know who all of us are? Like that we're all with him?
Well, of course she told me to get out.
I say, I'm taking my friends, including the half-orc, with me, and I point at the half-orc.
Oh, God.
Oh, see, that sucks. I was a hit. I was just getting ready to break into time-at jokes.
So as you guys are starting to hit the door...
Oh, excuse me, Dave, my wife is screaming again. Hold on.
That little freaked me out a little bit.
As you guys are starting to get to the door, you can hear screams of terror coming from outside the door.
Okay, I'm gonna go out last. I've been burnt a little too many times on this.
Yeah, as the paladin, I just kind of bust out to look immediately for any sound.
I follow him with my shield raised.
So, it seems like this shrieking scream is coming from outside of the tea kettle. So you do, as you guys are running out, you can take you can hear that several of the screams as she's screaming are the words help and family. Alright, so you guys get out of the tea kettle, and Miss Freona, she sees you out, and then she yells vagabonds and just slams the door. And as you guys are heading outside, you can see that there's a lot of townsfolk that are starting to rush and assist what looks to be a middle-aged woman that is in the middle of the street. Thank you very much. She just saw dirt.
Can we
Quick, guys,
approach
quit making
and
those
ask
fake
what
names,
happened?
please. So, as you approach, she is crying hysterically, and you also notice that she is clutching an infant boy in her arms. So, you said that you head over to her?
Yeah, I'm gonna hang back a little bit, just, you know, like looking around, see if anyone's gonna, like, you know.
Yeah, I'll approach and ask her what happened.
And I immediately look at the infant to see if he has any bruises or any pains or anything.
No, she just appears to be winded. She also has a wagon as well with a couple horses, and the horses are panting. Looks like she was trying to get off of her wagon and she fell. Well, she introduces herself as my name is Millevent Moss. My family farms peat in a bog farm about an hour from Flan. Earlier this morning, my husband and children, as well as a few hired hands, we were attacked by these horrible goblins. Ah! And she kind of almost passes out. She almost passes out, and she kind of comes to.
So her horses don't, you know, try to attack us or anything or go crazy. I'm gonna try to calm them down, settle them down.
Okay, you're able to attend to them. They settle down.
Goblins. Where did they take them? Did you see?
No. I was able to escape. I was able to leap on my wagon here and escape with my baby Beau here, my little baby Beau. And you can see that he is pretty much still an infant. And she tells you that I drove away quickly, and I turned around, and just long enough I was able to see the goblins dragging away my family and my hired hands. She's crying and everything, just crying hysterically.
Dave, am I able to inspect like the horses or the carriage, see if there's any like bow arrows sticking out or any like damage done to it?
There are several arrows sticking out of it, and give me a perception. Actually, give me a perception check, please. Look at that, no Mountain Dew, guys. Water. I'm already on the kick. Look at that, huh? Anytime you feel like giving me that perception check, you feel like you go ahead and roll that thing. You can can't you just
+1, so D20 +1.
There you go. Yeah.
So when he's rolling that,
she is crying hysterically.
She had said goblins. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Yeah, she said goblins.
So she said goblins. That's kind of a buzzword for us gnome folks. We don't really like goblins so much. So I'm gonna move a little bit closer and kind of see what I can hear about the incredibly difficult goblin menace.
Yeah, they were goblins. Oh, my husband, he was being dragged off. Oh, my daughter.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's hysterical.
Garf
I need some help.
asked the woman.
I need help. Oh, is there anybody here that can help me?
Garf asked the woman, "Is your husband wealthy? Does he have money?"
What the hell does that have to do with anything? Oh, you bastard! And she slaps you. Actually, let me roll it to
1d4.
Let me see if she actually contacts you. Hold on, stand by.
You know it's bad when even the rogue is going, wow.
So I think Xibit's going to go ahead and saddle up to her and kind of
you're able to
be
catch
a shoulder
your fist. As she has an open hand coming towards your face, Garth, you're able to catch her hand, and she almost drops precious little Bo, and she has to Bo, don't go anywhere.
Calm yourself, woman. I was just wondering because my services aren't cheap.
Wrong game, Wee Willie. No flat-footed here.
Is there anything going on around in the background, the crowds who are watching?
Yes, there is actually quite a bit going on. A lot of people are starting to gather around, and actually you've gotten the attention of two of the Blackfist guards. They come up to the scene, and also they're kind of pushing their way. They're like, get out of the way! You know, they're kind of pushing their way through. Pretty much ordering people to stop blocking the traffic on the street. You guys are holding up traffic here! You guys are going to have to run along! And then, Millevent goes into her, crying and telling the guards about her story, and he's basically just tapping his foot going, yeah. And basically the guards pretty much roll their eyes. You can hear them sigh. And they say that, well, lady, our jurisdiction doesn't cover a mile away from here, just within the inner city itself. And then he pulls out a small piece of paper from a pouch, and he hands it to the nearest person, which would actually be the tiefling. So he does. The guard, Rain, hands you a nicely folded piece of paper. It's actually bright white.
As I take the paper, I look over at him and say, well, may I sort of say, open this now, or?
Well, if you want the promissory note to be paid, you would, lady. So he tells you just go ahead and take that promissory note over to the town hall, and if you help out this poor lady here, the town will compensate you 50 gold. And the guards say, "Get out of here! Go! There's nothing to see here. Get this traffic moving!" And he slaps the horse, and a couple of the horses start to drive past, and that's where you guys are at right now.
Okay.
Wow, 50 gold. 50 gold's really it really doesn't measure up to a husband and hired hands. So I think we need to, guys, to go see what we can find and help this poor lady out.
How many goblins did attack you, lady? What's your name?
My name is Millevent. Millevent, thanks for paying attention. The first 3 times I told you my name.
He meant your code name.
She's feisty for someone in trouble.
Too good.
Am I able to inspect, maybe see if she's lying or anything?
Priceless. Priceless, thank you very much.
You guys are always so
Oh my
untrustworthy.
God.
Sure.
My God, this person is crying and he's got a little baby, and there's goblins afoot. I say we figure out where she hails from.
Feel free to
and
give me an
we
insight
save the
check
day.
as well. Yeah, give me an insight check as well, please. As she has mascara running off of her face and everything. Yeah, sure. Give me not mascara. I'm just kidding. I guess it would probably be a bat guano or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
Nothing's more attractive than a woman with bat guano on her face.
Right? Shalazar, you definitely tell that she is sincere. She is definitely.
can you repeat what was on the promissory note so I can write it down?
On the promissory note, it basically just says that it's a small self contract that is ushered by one of the guards of the town, and this guard pretty much put his sign on it, put his sketch or his name, and handed it to Rain. And basically, what it does is it ensures you compensation for helping out of the city's jurisdictions.
Yeah,
Sounds
baby!
like a great reward to me. I'm in.
Yeah, right.
First gold, now titties.
I'll take the gold.
Alright, group.
So does that mean
So
you
we're
guys are gonna help me?
The suspicious.
Yeah, lady, we're gonna help you.
Lady.
Millevent.
That's
Can
that's
she give us
Millevent.
directions?
It's Millevent, you idiot.
Millevent Moss, I remember.
That's the 4th time I've said my name.
Oh my god.
You guys aren't good at making friends.
I know, we gotta be called ourselves the Alzheimer's crew.
She does have her wagon. She also tells you that she can drive the party there. It's about an hour's travel, and she will take you to her family's peat harvesting farm.
Well, we have some time to kill before evening when we can go to the Gushing Eye anyways, so might as well make some money.
I 100% agree.
Garf asked the group, just to be clear, how much are we going to split it? Evenly?
I love it. Talking about loot, I love
cleric
it.
And go, what makes you think you were coming along? You've busted a table, you've got us thrown out. Like,
Well,
why
you know,
should we give you anything?
at the same time, let's be fair. He was nice enough to pay to get the table fixed, so it's kind of a wash in my book. And you know me, I'm kind of a happy guy. Anybody can join.
Well,
yeah, but he's getting 10 gold.
Garf laughs at Rain and says, "Believe me, you need my help."
Oh, no.
Oh, snap.
I'm just waiting for her to say, "And why do we need your help?" I'm just waiting. You guys are doing great.
No
Please feel
that
free.
you're a good healer.
You know, honestly, we do. The more, the merrier. I mean, there could be thousands of evil goblins just around the corner. They could be pillaging this whole thing, and you doofuses are sitting here and arguing about how much gold you want to split.
I'm not fussed about the gold. I'm fussed about letting a suspicious person just tag along after he's caused so much trouble already.
I love it.
Yeah, so you're saying he could be a spy.
The tiefling's not so trusting, is she?
Garf looks at the and it says, "Does she? Can someone tell her something like?"
Sure, I can tell her all kinds of stuff. Just looking at her and talking and stuff. What do you want me to tell her?
Or Garf looks at the paladin and says, "Can you get your woman?"
Your woman. Oh my God. We're all gonna die even before the adventure starts. The anger of a tiefling.
I pull out my rapier.
Oh no.
Oh, I jumped in the middle.
I'm gonna take a few steps back because I've been in the middle of these before. They never end well.
Yeah. I try to. I try to put holster her rapier in her sheath. And there's no need. Just let it go. You can have my share if this fighting occurs.
I'm not fussed about the gold. Human, come over here and we'll talk.
Garf takes a couple steps back, knowing that he might have got himself in too much he can chew.
Yeah, I tell Rain, don't worry about it. Let's just